What am I thinking of? Well, okay, what am I thinking of? Can you tell me? Yeah, of course you can't. You're not telepathic. You know what telepathic means? The ability to read into people's minds. So, you're not telepathic. So, there's no way you can know what I'm thinking. So, I'll share it with you. So, I just remembered a moment ago, I just recalled some time ago, a friend of mine asked me, Jennifer, why do you love teaching? I mean, teaching of all professions, of all things, teaching. And I was like, yes, teaching. Of course, teaching. I mean, teaching is like my life. It's like what I live for. Teaching is like, is everything to me. It's just about the only thing I know how to do. And I feel like that is my way of contributing my quota to mankind, to humanity. I feel like it's my own way of trying to change the world, of trying to reach out to people, positively change the lives of people. And then I have always been, or I used to be, more like I used to be an 8-year-old child. I still see myself as that 8-year-old child who used to struggle a lot with math. I struggled with math a whole lot. And I kept having to recite for math over and over again. It got really bad. And I think all through my grade school, I think from grade 4 to grade 7 or 8, right throughout my junior secondary school, I struggled with math. And it was horrible. Is that the sound of what I think it is? Oh my god, a dog. Can you hear that? Oh my god, can you hear that? That's a dog barking in the distance. You must have seen something. Oh my god. Ghosts. Who believes in ghosts? I think I do. Okay, so back to my story. I used to struggle a lot with math, and it got so bad my mom had to get me private tutors, which I hated then because it was bad enough that I had to do it with teachers at school, and now a home teacher? No way. So she asked me one afternoon, Jennifer, you have to choose in between watching educational content or getting a private tutor. Choose one. And so it was a kind of difficult question, for me. I had to make a choice, though, but it was so difficult at first to make a choice, but then I had to. So I thought to myself, a teacher, why don't I just go for the videos? I mean, I could just pretend that I'm watching one of my favorite TV channels and I'll be fine, right? Anything to make mommy happy. And so I went with the videos, and my mom got me lots of them. She got me lots of them, and initially, I just kept staring at them. The TV, I put them on and I'm just looking at them and I'm like, really? But then I got to focus in time. I got to talk to myself, and I made a resolution that I just had to conquer a mathematical fear because I can't do without math. I needed it even to get admitted to any school. And I think math, it's like a compulsory subject. It's very compulsory. You just have to have at least a pass to get into any school. So I know that I just have to make it in math, get at least a pass. So I initially forced myself. I tried to focus, try to put my mind into it, the whole watching video thing. And then I started tasking myself to solve at least 4 or 5 questions every day. I did, but, well, you may have guessed right. Yeah, I got most of my answers wrong. I kept struggling with it, but then it worked. So along the way, my mom thought getting me a private tutor would also work, since I seem to have started developing interest in learning, in at least conquer my fears. So She got me a private tutor, and a combination of the videos and tutor was just what did a miracle. So somehow I was able to conquer math, at least most math topics. I no longer shiver at the sight of math, or looking at math questions. It was great. It was a miracle. I couldn't believe it. It was a miracle, and I started loving educational content. I grew up with it. I mean, I know that most times, even all through my senior secondary, straight up to my tertiary education, whenever I come across subjects in school or topics that seem a little difficult to understand, I find them online, educational content online, and somehow I get to pull through. Why am I telling you this? Why am I telling you this? Well, I'm telling you this because it occurred to me, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. I'm hoping that my story gets to change a life or lives. Yeah, I'm hoping it gets to change lives, because teaching for me is like my way of relating to the 8-year-old girl who used to struggle with math. And so to all the teachers out there, you guys are great. We're doing a great work. Yeah, we're doing a great work. A great work. God bless all teachers out there, and PrepclassNG loves you all. Okay, so enough of the emotion. Yeah, so back to our questions. We have an instruction here saying, in each of the following, choose the word which best completes the given sentences. And continuing from what we stopped in the last video, our 26th question is, the criminal cleverly dashed when the police entered the house. And the options are bowed, tripped, hissed, escaped, and hurried. Which is correct? Alright, so let's see which is correct. So the correct answer is escaped. The criminal cleverly escaped when the police entered the house. So an escape is like the correct thing. It's just like the right thing for a criminal to do when the police turns up, right? They don't get to just hurry. They don't get to what was the option again? They don't get to hurry, they don't get to bow before the police. Of course, we all know criminals don't bow before the police. And of course, they don't get to hiss. They don't get to hiss before the police. So they escape. Okay, on the side of the police, criminals escape. So there we have our correct answer, escape. Option D. Our 27th question. The president sent a condolence message to the Dash family, and we have options: angered, sad, satisfied, deprived, bereaved, which is correct. Now, the correct answer is bereaved. Why is it bereaved? Have you ever tried looking up the meaning of the word bereaved in the dictionary? Well, if you look up the word bereaved in the dictionary, you will find the meaning to be having suffered the death of a loved one. So when a close family member or family members suffer the death of a loved one, when someone dies in the family is said to be bereaved because they are suffering from the death of a loved one. So the correct answer is bereaved. Now we can say that the president sent a condolence message to the bereaved family. 28. The former chairman went from house to house for his re-election. Okay, no, I didn't read that well. The former chairman went from house to house, dash, for his re-election. Okay, so the options are debating, canvassing, convicting, appealing, and asking. So which of these terms or words best fit in? So when a politician goes about, election period. You know how election periods can be when politicians go from place to place, house to house, asking for re-election. How do they do it? What is it called? That act, what is it called? That act is called canvassing. And what does it mean to canvass? Canvassing means to plead, to request, or to persuade. So at that point, politicians actually persuade for a revolt. They'll plead for a revolt. So the correct word is canvassing. So we can say that the former chairman went from house to house canvassing for his re-election. Let's see, 29. During the last presidential election, there was a long dash at the polling station. We have line, crowd, people, age group, and queue, which is the correct term. Now, the entire options, all the options are actually talking about the same thing. People involved, right? People are all involved in all the options. But which is the correct term? Now, what does it mean to queue? The queue is Now, what does it mean to queue? To queue actually means standing in line, okay? A line of people standing in line. Now, the word queue itself is the most appropriate word in this context because queue means a line of people. It is the term used to describe a line of people. So you just don't say, there was a line of people there. Oh, there was a lot of people at the ice cream stand. No, you say there was a queue at the ice cream stand. Okay, so queue is the correct term that describes a line of people. So the correct term here is queue, and we can say that during the last presidential election, there was a long queue at the polling station. During the last presidential election, there was a long queue at the polling station. That is correct. So our 30th question, the entire family was dashed to Christianity 2 years ago. We have converted, christened, changed, mocked, and dragged, which is correct. Now, if you were once a Muslim, if you were once a traditionalist, if you were once an atheist, okay, what does atheist mean? An atheist is someone who doesn't believe in God or anything. Someone who doesn't believe in anything, okay? An atheist doesn't believe in God or a supernatural being. That's an atheist. So if you were any of the above mentioned, and for some reason you decide to go into Christianity or into any other religion, you are said to convert. That is the word for it. Okay? So if you are transiting from one particular religion or state of mind, religious state of mind, to the other, you are said to convert. So converted is the correct answer. And now we can say that the entire family was converted to Christianity 2 years ago. And that's it. I'm done. So, any final words? Let me hear you. Please drop your comments. What do you think? Anything you can say? And then recording my story earlier. Well, let me know what you think about my life story, my academic life story. Okay, so let me know if you were once in my shoes. I mean, I know there are a lot of me's out there, a lot of children struggling with one subject or one topic or the other. We all know we're alright. PrepClass knows, and we care, and that's why we're here. Oh, did I tell you this? No, I didn't. Did I? Okay, that's our option A, converted. That's correct. Converted. How did I forget that? So the entire family was converted, and that's our option A as the correct answer. Yeah, that was, oh my god, that was supposed to be a surprise package. It should have just popped up like that. It was supposed to be a surprise package. Well, surprise package. Spoiled. But it's all good. So I wanted to tell you that you can now download the PrepclassNG app on your Android and your iOS from the Google Play Store and from your Apple Play Store. So we're everywhere. We're just everywhere. So we're so close to you. Like it's like a touch tucked away everywhere. So you can now get to download our PrepclassNG app. It can just, I think, from your computer too, your iOS, your computer, and your Android, whatever electrical gadget you're using, you can download a PrepclassNG app now. So, thank you as you do that. While you do that, thank you. And don't forget to subscribe too. Don't forget to subscribe. We need it. You need it more. Yeah, you need it more. We need it, but you need it more. You get access to our loads of videos on different subjects, remember? So you need it. Okay, so please subscribe, like, comment, and share to your friends. Okay? Learn class kids. Take care. See you in my next video and bye.